What's up? It's another edition of Third Party Observers, episode 52. I'm Austin, joined as always by my co-host, John Lawler, giving the big old stretch there, and Mr. Stan Kanata.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing good.
You guys energized? You guys ready for
I wish
episode 52?
Wish I would have got that stretch out before we started.
Now you feeling all nappy?
Yeah.
I've got coffee coursing through my veins.
That's right.
Yeah. Just
Coffee is
inject
life.
it straight into veins.
This is like my 4th cup this morning.
Nice.
And I love it.
Yeah, I do as well. I've got the old Dunkin' Donuts cup here.
I've got QT coffee.
Yep.
And I have the Grand Canyon.
Nice.
Grand Canyon is today's sponsor. It is
7 miles up, or down, 7 miles up.
Is it?
It's about that, I think.
Oh.
I mean,
How many miles wide?
It's a lot long. It takes longer because it's like switchbacks and stuff. But
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That would be
Switchbacks.
terrible. How far down is it?
I know it's like
7
7 miles.
It's 7 miles elevation change? No.
Yeah.
No,
It's 50 miles.
I don't know.
It goes to the center of the earth.
How far
deep
is the
it
center of the
is?
earth?
14 miles.
No. 14 miles.
I don't know.
How far to center of earth? We are looking up very different things to start this podcast. Don't give it to me in kilometers.
This is America.
The Grand Canyon is 6,001 feet deep.
Oh. So
Just over
So
one
just
mile.
over a mile deep.
1 mile.
Yeah, I don't
Not
know.
7.
It's probably a 7-mile hike.
7
though.
lateral distance. But yeah, I was just looking for elevation change.
Okay, yeah, I have
Well,
no idea.
Thank you, Grand Canyon, for sponsoring this podcast. We've got a good show for you today. Tis
The season?
the season for a lot of advertisements,
It's about to be Christmas.
and with advertisements comes company jingles and
Ooh.
catchphrases. So they're all over the place coming at us. So today we're drafting the best company jingles or best company catchphrases. We're going back to school. We're getting a lesson from Lawler today. Professor, you feeling good? Feeling smart?
Got that coffee in me, so we'll be all right.
Feeling smart?
Yeah, yeah, always. Always feeling smart. I don't know if it comes through a lot.
Yeah. And then we're going to answer a few questions. And then we've got an observation of the week this week, which it's a little bit older news, but thought it might be relevant. So make sure you follow us on social media, Twitter at Party Observers, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at Third Party Observers. YouTube, of course, is where you can watch our live shows. So today, covering the observation of the week. Did you guys see this thing about Finland's Prime Minister?
No.
Nope.
So Sanna Marin.
Oh, I thought it was like their prime minister was Santa. I was like, all right, Finland.
St. Nicholas.
So, yeah, Sanna ran for prime minister. No, Finland's prime minister, Sanna Marin, had to come out and apologize because she went clubbing after coming into close contact with a COVID-19 case.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
And I don't know that that's really the story. I mean, that is the story technically, is that, she came into contact with someone who had COVID.
Yeah.
But the way that she is notified is via her work phone, which she had left at home.
Oh, so it's like that tracking thing.
Yeah.
Like they let you know.
So she did not isolate until tested negative, blah, blah, all that stuff.
So she didn't really know.
She didn't really know.
Okay.
But she had to come out and apologize because she was out clubbing until 4 a.m.
Dang.
Can you imagine if Biden was out clubbing until 4 a.m.?
Now, if
I think he would probably die.
Drop dead.
the Finnish
so old.
How
prime
old is
minister,
she?
Sanna, she is 36.
Okay.
Oh.
So first of all,
How do you-
36 being prime minister.
Good for
for
you.
her.
Good for you. Way to go. You did it.
Yeah.
Also, granted, I've never been one to go clubbing. That's not my
Right.
That's not my
your
thing.
vibe.
But I can't imagine staying up to 4 a.m. doing anything, let alone leading a country,
Yeah.
and then also
Partying
just
your
like,
ass off.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean-
I don't know if I could do that right now.
I
I for sure couldn't.
don't care about the COVID thing. kudos to
Yeah.
this girl for being able to do it.
That's impressive.
I mean, the stamina, really.
Yeah.
And now, it doesn't say when she went out to go clubbing,
Uh-huh.
but just to last until 4 a.m.
No joke. It's a feat.
Yeah. That's intense.
The club, if you're interested, if any of you Finnish people want to go check it out, is the Butchers Club. So it sounds like a club where a lot of famous or like powerful people go. The Butchers Club definitely sounds like a place where you know, where you would see John Wick come through and shoot a bunch of people.
Oh,
that
yeah.
kind of place.
Okay.
It's probably owned by the Finnish mafia.
Nice.
So
Very well known.
In contrast, Joe Biden is 79 years old.
Yeah. So she's
Less than half?
less than half. Yeah, less than half.
Yeah,
Oh my
More
God.
than
his
half?
age.
36.
Less than
Maybe
half.
72.
35 would be half of 70. No,
Yeah.
she's exactly. Oh no,
No.
79.
She's-
Yeah, she's less than half.
Oh
Math
my
is
God.
hard.
Yeah. Wow. Good for her.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. She has my vote.
Yeah.
You're gonna fly over to Finland.
Move to Finland.
Become
vote
a
for her
citizen.
because she can club until 4 a.m.
Yeah. I mean, if she can do that successfully until 4 a.m., who knows what she can do for the country?
What can
like-
she accomplish for us,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the people?
Now, do you think if she's clubbing until 4 a.m., is she? When does her workday start then?
I mean,
Because Prime Minister, you're on 24/7.
I'm hoping this was like. Hopefully, this wasn't like on a Tuesday night. I'm hoping it was like maybe a Friday night,
Yeah, she's not working the next day.
and where it's like, well, I'm gonna have a nice leisurely day.
She got that bank schedule.
Prime Minister, you're working every day.
I don't know. I don't know.
There's
man.
no.
I'm
No,
sure there's.
You think Joe Biden is like, all right, it's Saturday.
Everybody
I don't
knows.
I don't have to be president today.
Everybody knows that the world's crises don't apply on weekends.
right.
It's true. If we can all just get on board with that, that would be fantastic.
We've solved a lot of the world's problems just now.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to get into some good questions here. I want to know, what is something small that can ruin your whole day?
Oh my gosh. Have you guys ever stepped in a puddle?
So, wet socks was
wet-
going to be my answer.
It's the absolute worst thing ever.
Yeah, you
No
just-
matter when it happens, it's just like, F me, I hate my life
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
You just have to go home.
Yeah.
You
It's
can't.
awful.
Just
You
be
can't-
done.
Yeah. Day's over.
Yep.
I think biting your tongue is also like,
yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's pretty terrible.
like biting your
I
tongue or biting
hate
like your
that.
cheek or something.
Uh-huh.
Where like, you know, you do it once and you're like, God, that was annoying.
But then you keep doing it.
And then
Because
you're
it
like,
swells
yes.
up.
Yeah, it swells up and it gets bigger, and oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it hurts so bad.
Or like running into spider webs is also like, that's not fun.
Okay.
I don't know if that ruins the whole day though.
This brings up a kind of a funny story. When on like a first date I had in Tennessee, this is not with producer Amy.
You pushed her into a spider web.
No, we went on a hike
Yeah.
somewhere around Knoxville,
Yeah.
and was walking this trail, and my hand, just like walking, went into this thick spider web because I was leading.
Did
and
you scream like a little girl?
Yes. I reacted as if it was going to end my life. I mean, I did the dance. I was like, like getting it off.
And she was like, "What a masculine man I'm on a date with."
Yeah. I mean, you've got to understand. Like,
She's like, am I going to have to kill the spiders in this relationship? Is that my role?
look at me now. Now I'm the spider killer.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Producer Amy would just be, what a nightmare for her.
Yeah. I mean, I think if you shit your pants, that's gonna ruin your day.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I
that's
don't
something
think that's
small.
small though.
I mean, it depends on how large the poopy is.
Maybe
If it's just a little
a shart.
shart,
Yeah.
just squeezed out a little bit.
You trust a fart a
You
little
weren't
too much.
expecting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would for sure ruin the day. Absolutely.
Oh man, no, I've talked about my abhorrence of bad drivers on this podcast before.
Yeah.
But like on your way into work, if you get cut off, or I missed a left turn, like, and the thing that made me the most mad was I honked at the guy. It was a short left turn light. He made it and I didn't. He went on yellow.
Oh,
I
that
was
the worst.
so mad, and it tainted my whole day.
That's hilarious. Josh and
That
I
is not hilarious. It made me so mad.
Josh and I used to do that to each other here in Stillwater, even if there were people behind
I
us.
do.
Oh, we were the
Everybody's
worst.
just back there honking at
Yeah,
you.
like just to make it so one person couldn't make it, we would sometimes hold up the line. It was hilarious.
Oh
my
my gosh.
gosh.
You're the worst
Oh
human
yeah,
being in the
oh,
world.
we were terrible.
That is rude. All right, what is the grossest food you think you've ever eaten? I'm gonna default to John on this because he's the most adventurous eater out of the three
Well,
of us.
and this isn't even that adventurous. But one time my brother made some peanut butter bars. But the peanut butter he used went bad. And so I don't know.
That was
Peanut
possible.
butter can go bad.
Yeah, like the oil in it can go rancid,
Yeah.
and it's awful. And let me tell you, he didn't know that. I mean, I guess it didn't smell or whatever. I don't know. He didn't taste the batter. But I took a giant ass bite out of this, and it was literally the worst. It makes me. It's awful. Like if you've ever eaten bad peanut butter, it's just bad news. It's
Yeah, I've never
terrible.
experienced that before, but I don't want to.
Yeah, but like if it was like kind of like grossest food, like in general,
Yeah.
it'd probably be something like one time I eat like chicken feet, like the actual feet of chicken. That was
Ew.
pretty gross.
So what's the? How do you properly eat a chicken foot?
You just kind of suck it a little bit. It's not. It's
Just a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Like
gross.
a lollipop?
Yeah,
Like what are you getting out of
because
it?
it's
Would it be kind of like a crawfish? I mean, like
it's
the
got
process
well. There's
of
no
eating one of those.
there's like no like meat on it really.
No.
It's
Yeah,
just like
it's just like tendons
fat
and bone and
yeah, fat and stuff.
skin.
So it's not very good in general.
So you're not like taking a bite out of it.
Right? No.
Ugh.
They tried to get me to eat the chicken head, and I said, "Nah, I'm not doing that."
You don't want no brains.
crunchy.
Yeah. They said it's a delicacy. It's a great honor. I said, "Nope, sorry. I
like those-
don't want this honor."
That's where John draws the line,
Yeah.
huh?
It's like those 1,000-year-old eggs. They're supposedly delicacies, but they're just like rotten gelatinous eggs.
Yeah, I've never tried that.
Yeah.
Or like,
I haven't either, but
there's this one oh also, ooh, this is pretty terrible. So in China, is my last meal there, and my sister and I were kind of exploring around. She was like, "Oh, let's eat here." You know, it's just this little hole in the wall shop. And I was like, "Those are usually really good," or whatever. And this place smelled awful. Should have been our first morning, but my sister was like, "No, you know, it's fine. It'll be fine." Because this is like her third time to be in China. It was my first.
yeah.
She's like, "It'll be fine." Blah 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 blah. I was like, all right, whatever. First, the smell. It smelled like old shoe, like old wet shoe. It was disgusting.
Ooh, that's a bad smell.
Yeah, it's awful. And I got something there. Honestly, I don't know what it was. Like some kind of ventricle. Like you could see, like
Like heart?
yeah, it was weird. I don't know.
Ooh.
Some kind of soup. Whatever. I kind of just pointed to something and it sounded fine. I was like,
Hey,
right
I
on.
want that.
Yeah, it was awful. Like I don't even know what it was. Like I had dog that have tasted that had like
You've actually had dog?
yeah, and it tasted better than what that was. I don't know what it was, but it was disgusting.
Poor little Fido.
Yeah,
What kind of dog was it?
I don't know.
China dog.
Do you think they just put the picture on? This was Jerry.
Which one do you
He
want?
enjoyed long walks. He had a great life.
It's like going to a restaurant and them having the picture and name of a cow.
Yeah,
And you eat a
he
steak.
was massaged every day. He lived the best life.
Yeah.
Until he didn't.
Until we murdered him for your dinner.
Yeah. Nah.
Thanks, PETA.
No, I think the worst thing that I've ever eaten, and sorry, Mom, but she would actually agree with this. She made a fish curry one time. And
fish, but-
I don't know if it was maybe off a little bit or what, but it didn't smell great. And the ultimate deciding factor of how bad this fish curry was the fact that my dad would not eat it. My dad will eat anything that you put in front of him, but he would not eat this fish curry, and we had to find something else.
That is-
And it, like, in my family, that incident is like the one time that my mom ever screwed up dinner. And I'm sorry, Mom, but you know it's terrible. It was so bad.
It sounds gross.
Yeah.
Isn't that so? Like, because your dad pretty much eats everything too, right? He's not a real picky eater.
He's not real picky. His one demand basically is that there's meat on the table.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that so weird? Like, dads just kind of just eat everything. They're
Well,
just
I think it's, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
And so that's part of it. If the wife is making the food,
Right.
Yeah.
then you don't want to just be like every time this is shit.
right. Yeah.
And then I think eventually you just bear it, and you're like, well, this is what we're eating, so
Yeah.
you just go for it.
Mm,
Yummy.
It's weird.
I think for me, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going with pickles.
I love pickles.
I
love
hate
pickles.
pickles.
After
taints
like
a sandwich.
well, I don't always eat them on sandwiches. Actually, I don't really eat them on sandwiches, but I love a pickle after cardio.
I bet you do love a pickle.
I love pickles.
Get
Eat
that
that whole thing all at once. One
You,
bite.
you like pickles after cardio?
Like a
Yeah.
giant pickle.
Like pickle and like a Gatorade.
Oh yeah, so you don't cramp up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay,
Delicious.
that makes sense.
Mhm. But I don't like. Yeah, I don't like
Do you
drinking
do them
the
at
pickle
the same
juice.
time?
He
Yeah.
puts the mustard
Double
on the
fist,
pickle.
a Gatorade,
Mustard.
and a
Oh no, sorry, you said Gatorade.
Well, I have before. I don't really drink Gatorade.
what
that
flavor
often.
Gatorade? Do
What if it was the
do
pickle
you-
flavor Gatorade?
You know.
What
Ye-
pairs well with a pickle?
I don't know. Yellow's my favorite Gatorade. That's
Oh,
usually what
that's
I
the
do.
That's
worst
like the lemon
Gatorade.
lime.
It's the best one.
It's the worst
The reason I
one.
like it is because it's like the least sweet tasting one. They put too much sugar in Gatorade, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
I always go
Go
with the
Gatorade
G2
Zero.
or Gatorade Zero. Yeah,
Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
less sugar.
True.
Same great taste.
I don't know about that.
Okay, if you had to make a movie, what would you name it and what would it be about?
oh, I'll take the lead on this. So like,
It's mine.
I would name
want
it Lawlerland, but
Okay.
it would be a play off of La La Land, and I'd try to get trick people into seeing Lawlerland instead of La La Land.
So it's the same script, same everything.
No,
they just say
I've never-
Lawlerland.
I've never seen La La Land. Like, I'm assuming I think it's like a dance battle movie. Honestly, no, I'm not super sure.
It's kind of a music.
I know it's like a
it's
dance
musical.
movie. Oh,
It's
well,
Ryan Gosling, right?
I
Ryan
don't know.
Gosling and Emma Stone.
I know there's like they dance and stuff in it.
So you're going to be the star instead of Ryan Gosling.
No.
And you're going to trick people into watching your movie.
No, well, my idea was because I thought it was a dance battle movie, and so my movie would be dystopian, and they would still do dance battles, but the losers of the dance battles, someone off that team has to die, and that's what my movie would be.
So it's Squid Game, but dance battle.
Yeah, but then like, because I knew it had like Ryan, who was it?
Gosling.
and Emma Stone,
Mm-hmm.
and so like. Two people from opposite sides are like in love with each other, but someone is in the end is going to die.
So those people would not be in your movie. Are you going to get lookalikes?
Yeah, I'm gonna Brian Gosling
And
Gemma Stone.
See, when you said Lawlerland, I kind of thought like a theme park or
Oh
something.
no, because if you say it like a certain way, like Lawlerland, it kind of sounds like La La Land.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to trick people.
So I haven't figured out what I'm going to title my movie, but I've got the script written out. It's it follows a villain, not like a super villain or something, but bad guy.
Okay.
Bad guy is main character, but in the movie, it feels like he's not a bad guy. I mean, it seems like he's got a normal life, and then maybe he's like there's a love
Interest.
thing,
Okay.
and you kind of start getting this vibe that it's like this romantic movie. They're going to fall in love, and then in the end you find out he's a serial killer and that he has murdered this
Whoa.
he murders this girl.
Oh,
Yeah,
terrible movie.
I think it would be
I think it'd be a hit.
I think it would be a hit because people would not see the twist coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they would now because I've spilled the whole
Revealed.
thing.
Yeah.
Spilled the beans.
So now
you
they'll
gotta
never go see that, or they'll never go see Lawlerland.
Yeah.
You can get M. Night Shyamalan to direct
Yeah.
it for you.
And
And then it'd be creepy and weird.
I think what would I name it? I think I would the name would be something like something romantic, you know.
Yeah.
It would not lead on to the
Oh, I'd probably go see it. That sounds like it'd be interesting.
yeah. And I'm going to cast Ben Affleck as the person because he's got zero personality.
What about Nicolas Cage?
No.
He wants this movie to be decent, okay?
So is the reason that Nicolas Cage is so like frowned upon? Well, obviously he's in a lot of like just bad movies. I think I heard this somewhere. Did he get in a lot of debt and he just has to be in a ton of movies to pay it off?
I have no idea.
Is
He's
that
just
why
a-
he's in so many
He
bad
stole
movies?
a bunch of cars. So.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
all
did
I
he?
know.
And the Declaration of Independence.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, in Gone in 60 Seconds.
he got away with it.
For a while.
Well,
Mine is going to be a National Treasure spin-off, but he gets caught. Nicolas Caged.
That is it. That is the winner.
That's pretty funny.
Nicolas Cage. Oh man! In the story, it's like your opening scene is him almost getting away with the Declaration of Independence, and then the rest of the movie is him in prison.
Well, 'cause,
just like really trying to talk to all the other prisoners about there's got to be something under this bench.
Yeah. Well, because like he got caught in the movie.
Yeah.
But in your spinoff, they don't accept his deal. They just
Yeah.
send him to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight
so
to jail.
That's pretty. I would go watch. That's hilarious. Actually, I probably wouldn't watch it because it just sounds like.
It's a short film.
Yeah.
It's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's so funny though. Everyone like it's just so short. Everyone just gets tired of him and he gets shanked in the shower or something.
Yeah. Yeah. He tries to convince him that no, he'll be in Alcatraz, which is like historical, and people escape, and he'll try to convince people that someone buried a treasure on their way out, and he's like, hey, you got to escape with me, and he's gonna figure it out, and then they don't believe him and shanked in the night.
What if he goes insane and he believes that there's treasure inside his ribcage, and then he
Goes and finds the treasure.
So is he just like on methamphetamine? Like
I'm
it's inside me.
I'm a little bit worried about myself. I took
very
everyone's
dark.
movie and made it very dark.
Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm
Do
fine.
we
I'm
need
fine,
to
I'm
talk to
fine.
producer Amy?
She's fine too. All right. Well, it's time to head to the classroom.
Classroom.
Stan, are you ready? You taking notes? You got your pens out? You
I'm ready.
Student?
Yeah, I got my pen right here.
John, you got your instructor cap on?
Yep.
You got your PowerPoint ready?
Because we're getting a lesson from Lawler.
boy,
What do we got today?
that's
Let's
a good
see
question.
here.
We've got leprechauns.
We have
God.
leprechauns. Acid rain. Interesting. Sorry, I can't read this. Leprechauns.
Yep.
Bay
Got
of Pigs. And CFP rankings.
That's college football playoff rankings.
Yeah, that. And Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice, great.
What are you hoping for?
Not acid rain.
All right. We're going to give it a spin.
Okie dokie. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Romeo and Juliet.
All right.
Take it away, John.
So
Give us the synopsis.
Romeo and Juliet was written by Shakespeare, first off, and that was like probably like 1437. I don't know, but it's a story about two star-crossed lovers, kind of like in my movie Lawlerland.
Okay.
So
I like where this is going.
So Romeo's like in love with Juliet, who's like I think a princess, and Romeo's just kind of this street scum stuff. I think they're from two rival families, but Romeo's family not super well off.
What family are they from?
We'll call him Romeo Smith and Juliet Daniels.
All right. The famous rivalry between the Smith and the Daniel family.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Hitchcocks and the McCoys. So then like Juliet is kind of she's like supposed to marry somebody else, but that guy's like 70. Like way older. She's like she's like because I mean these two they're just kids, like 18, 20, but maybe something like that. And this guy's like 70. I think he might have bought her or something, kind of or bartered for things. That, marriage in that time was kind of weird. She may pay you like 3 cows. I don't know.
Wow, that's a pretty steep price.
Yeah, listen, she was a nice lady, and he was old. And then she's not super into him. And then like she's out on a walk one day and she meets Romeo, and then they instantly fall in love as people do.
Instantly?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Like
Love at first sight.
that.
They're like, wow, they're hot. We're doing this. Then, and then they're like, Juliet's family's like, no, this guy paid 3 cows for you. You're not doing anything. And
3 whole cows?
And Romeo was just like, he doesn't even have 2 pigs. Like he can't afford her.
You pigless fool.
And then then like, I think he can't have her, and so he's just like, well, if I can't have her, why live? And so he commits suicide. And then Juliet's like, well, I'm not marrying this old guy, and my love of my life, Romeo, who's so poor, he can't buy me. So then she dies. She commits suicide as well.
Wow.
And that's the story of Romeo and Juliet.
But John, doesn't Juliet like drink some poison that's like not really poison?
No, I'm pretty sure
doesn't she fake her death?
I'm pretty sure she's like for real dead.
Dead.
Wow, that synopsis went on a long time.
That was riveting.
I don't know how factual.
I think it was incredibly factual.
I think
it
it
was
was
just the
incredibly
wrong
factual.
facts.
So
That
just,
sounds like a good Shakespeare play, though. Like very Shakespearean.
John, I think you're in the wrong industry. You need to be writing plays and movies.
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trick everyone.
Trick 'em all.
Yeah. Go see Lawlerland.
He will be sadly disappointed.
Yeah.
Or, well, no. Yeah, you'll be sadly disappointed.
Well, thanks,
man.
Professor. Hope
Yeah.
you enjoyed that.
Yeah, anybody taking English lit, just listen to this podcast and you will nail your paper
That's
on Romeo
right.
and Juliet.
Yeah. Between the Smiths and the
Daniels.
Daniels. Also, it's not the Hitchcocks and the McCoys. It's the Hatfields and McCoys.
Did he say Hitchcock's?
Yes.
It is close. It started with an H.
Yeah. Hitchcock's.
Well, and that
Famous
that
rivalry
family
between the
doesn't.
Hitchcocks and McCoys.
Those people don't matter in this story. It's the
That's true. That's true.
Smiths and the Daniels.
That's true.
Smith Daniels.
All right. Well, we are ready to draft. Well, I'm ready to draft. John, are you ready to draft?
Let's do this.
Stan, are you ready to draft? All right. So today we are drafting company jingles or catchphrases. So we'll have a little bit of a mix of both.
Yep.
John, you have the first pick. What are
Oh.
you going with?
I mean, everybody knows it, even though it's not really very good food. But it's ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Can you do that again? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I wonder how that sounds. I listen to all my podcasts on like 1.5 times speed.
Oh, yeah? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Sounds like we're speaking alien.
Yeah.
All right, McDonald's. Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
I think, Clear 101, what would you do for a Klondike
Ooh,
bar?
I hadn't even thought of Klondike
That's
bar.
on my.
Klondike bar is good.
Oh,
is.
shoot. Oh, that was my 101. Dang it.
Ha, you idiot.
Well, I hope I draft your number one.
I'm going to be
because
so mad if
I
you
do
drop.
too.
You
What-
got 2 chances to do it. I bet you do.
What I thought was the number one answer, and for people outside of Oklahoma, it's probably not going to mean anything to you. But
Yeah.
for people in Oklahoma, BC Clark's
Yeah.
Anniversary.
has the best
Uh-huh.
jingle in the world.
Yeah. Okay.
We won't sing it for you because none of us here
It's
are
pretty
gifted
long.
singers. But
Yeah.
BC Clark's is, they always do a Christmas sale, and most sales are after Christmas, but Clark's is just before. So really great branding and pretty excited. I thought that was going to be the first pick. So
Is BC Clark's only in Oklahoma?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't honestly know, but
Honestly,
I
it didn't make my list. But that's a great pick.
Yeah. It made my list. It wasn't my 101 because I didn't want to pick like a local company. But
Well,
yeah.
I did. Staying true to myself and to Oklahoma. Next, I'm going with Frosted Flakes
Oh.
because they're great.
That's on my list. Yeah.
Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger,
Nice.
excellent mascot for
Cereal.
Kellogg's or General Mills or whoever makes Frosted Flakes.
It's Kellogg's.
Kellogg's.
So yeah, I'm going with BC Clark's and Frosted Flakes. First 2 picks. Feel really great about that.
Yep.
Stan.
Yep.
What was your one? What was the one that I feel like I probably didn't?
Well, I'm
get,
actually, yeah, I figured this might actually get back to me, so it worked out well. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I had State Farm on
That's
there
nice.
as well.
They have some pretty clever commercials
Can I
that are
get a
actually
hot
kind of
tub?
funny. Yeah.
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 Nice.
Yeah.
Jake from State Farm.
I did not want to draft insurance because insurance is a scam. So
Clearly.
clearly, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to, give them the benefit of their advertising techniques.
Anything that the government requires is a scam.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So it's back to me. I'm gonna go with Nike's "Just Do It."
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a
I
good
think
one.
that's probably the Clear 101 like brand slogan. But I was going more jingles and
Jingle jangle.
jingle.
Yeah.
Hammersmith.
The next one that is you see it on commercials all the time. Every kiss begins with K.
Yeah. I had
K
that.
Jewelers.
Yeah, K Jewelers.
Yeah. I get annoyed by those commercials, but I think it's just because I get annoyed by that jingle. But you hear it so much.
You hear it so much.
They must have so much money
yeah.
because
Well, I mean,
it's everywhere.
blood diamonds. They
That's
get 'em for
right.
cheap.
They are
Blood
profitable.
diamonds. Oh, yeah. Diamonds are a complete scam.
Diamonds are a scam?
Yeah.
Well, the way they
Why?
get them is terrible.
Well, they're also like
Well-
manufactured low demand. Like there's way more diamonds out there than they.
Was
Say
it
they're-
now they make diamonds in a lab?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they sell those for cheaper because they know that they're not like real
They sure
or
do.
whatever.
Yeah, because nobody lost their hands getting it.
Yeah. All right, Stan.
I don't know. I don't know.
Did we?
Come on, Stan.
Have you already exhausted your list?
No, I've got quite a few.
There's
I'm trying
so
to
many.
decide what's the best one that I've got. There's
Well-
one that I'm leaving for last because I don't think you guys are going to pick it. Let's go with Chili's. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back,
Nice.
baby back.
Okay.
Chili's baby back ribs.
With barbecue sauce.
Nice. You guys nailed it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Couldn't quite get the high notes,
Yeah.
but it worked out
You got to get
regardless.
that falsetto.
We should have had
Get up in
producer
your upper
Amy
register.
here to sing
Oh.
all of the jingles.
Yeah.
Because she could actually sing.
Yeah. Man. Missed opportunity.
Missed opportunity.
All right.
Rats.
Well, I am stoked because my top 4, I'm going to get them all. Next, I don't know how this has made it back to me. I'm going with Kit Kat.
Dang it. I wanted that one.
Yeah.
I thought I could get it later.
I mean, break me off a piece of that fancy feast.
No, don't help him.
Which is funny because whenever I was thinking of this list, singing that version of the Kit Kat jingle
That's what was in my head.
made me think of my next pick,
Yeah.
which is Meow Mix.
Oh.
If you remember their commercials from back in the day,
I hated that commercial.
yeah, it was super annoying, but I'm
But you
going
remember
with it.
Yeah.
They really just sticks in your head. So I'm finishing with Kit Kat and Meow Mix.
Okay, nice.
So this one's a little bit of a blast from the past and probably a little bit less well known to the current generation, but that's fine because none of them listen to our podcast.
Are we the current generation? Who is the current?
No, it's
Like
like,
the young folks,
Oh,
I don't know what
Gen Z.
Yeah, I think
something or other.
because we're millennials.
Yeah.
I think the next one's Gen Z's.
Yeah. Anyway, Chia
oh,
Pets.
yeah.
Okay.
Chia Pets. They did have quite the advertising.
Grow your little what,
Rock?
What actually is that?
think
I mean,
it's
it's clay,
grass.
but what's the stuff that grows on it?
Moss.
Chia seeds.
Nah.
Yeah, it's chia. That's
What
it.
is
It's-
chia?
I don't know, but it's
Like little leafy.
it's
leafy
in
something. The funniest ones
Teas.
are Bob
Tropical
Ross ones.
Smoothie Cafe.
Yeah.
Has a drink that has chia in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I
fun,
don't know.
I think the funniest ones are the Bob Ross ones because it grows his fro.
Oh, yeah.
I never had a chia pet.
Same.
Were they mostly for girls?
I don't know.
Probably, but I had
I
sisters.
mean, I know that you could. It's don't come after me. I know it could be a
It's a gender neutral
gender
toy.
neutral toy, but
I just wanted to grow some plants.
yeah.
I figured you would appreciate it since you gave your mom seeds for her.
Why do we have to keep bringing that up? It's scarring.
That's so funny.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
John, you've got one final pick.
Man,
And
there's
all
so
the companies to choose from.
there's so many that's still on my list. So there's Ricola,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
cough
that's a
drops,
good one.
I had that
which
one.
I have cough right now. But I hate cough drops. They're the worst. They taste so bad.
I kind of like them.
Oh,
Does it taste like cough syrup?
yeah. Well, funny, I can't have the good tasting cough syrup because I'm allergic to amoxicillin, which is in all the ones that taste good. So I have to have the ones that taste like shit. And so
terrible.
It's awful. See, I'm a big kid now. Huggies.
Oh,
I didn't even think of that one.
I mean, you're in a pair of Huggies right now.
Yeah, that's true.
You never know when you might squeak
Yeah.
a little
I
shark out.
mean, yeah, Char will ruin your day.
Yeah.
So
We just got to prevent
might as well have the disposable underwear on.
any potential bad days.
But I think I'm gonna go with. I think the company is actually went out of business. But I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Toys
yeah.
R Us.
Toys R Us.
Yeah.
I think they're out of business, which is unfortunate. But I used to love going. Like as a kid, did you ever go to the Toys R Us?
Yeah.
It was so much fun. Like, what a wonderland.
I think maybe
Wonderland.
I think maybe I'd only been to Toys R Us one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there a couple times.
I don't know if we just didn't have Toys R Us around, or
There was-
if
They
One
were
or
kind
two
of
in Oklahoma
expensive.
City.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. And we didn't. Yeah, they were kind of expensive, but they were fun to go to. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they just had so much. Toys.
Wall to wall toys.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Toys
mean-
for all ages.
Toys R Us is the like Petco for kids.
Yeah.
I mean, they just like they and what I guess that's not really clear what I mean, but they market to a specific demographic, and they know that they can charge more
Oh yeah.
because you
For
think,
big
oh,
specialty.
I need a dog bed. I guess I'll go to Petco, and Petco's like, yeah, you're gonna
We
pay,
have dog beds.
You're gonna pay a lot more. You can't get dog beds anywhere else.
Yeah, you're
So
gonna have
that's
only
not
place.
true. They don't know that. We should know better.
All right. That store was awesome.
Red Robin was another one
Oh,
that
yeah.
I thought of.
Nice. That one wasn't on my list, actually.
I didn't have it on my list either, but I thought of it whenever you started saying Ricola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$5 footlong from Subway.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And
Goldfish,
What's their commercial?
the snack that smiles back.
Goldfish.
Oh, nice. One that Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's just not that I use it.
There's a lot of makeup. The London Look by. Get the London Look. It's one of the makeup things. Revron or something like that.
Revlon.
Revlon.
Revron.
Revron.
Revron. Get the London Look.
That could be the Hot Wheels. Revron.
Yeah.
Rev it up.
Did Hot Wheels have one?
I don't know if they had a
Hot
jingle.
Wheels was. I had a whole Hot Wheels town as a kid.
Dang.
Like, yeah, it was.
Like with the tracks and stuff.
Yeah, but it had buildings and it was awesome.
That's cool.
It was so cool.
That's awesome. Another one is Rice Krispies, Snap Crackle Pop.
yeah.
There were a few cereal things that
Tricks are for kids.
tricks are for
Yeah.
kids. The taste the or
They're
Skittles taste the
magically-
rainbow.
Yeah.
They're magically
That's not
delicious.
cereal though.
Yeah.
Did you eat Skittles as cereal?
No, but I was trying to think of Lucky Charms and Taste the Rainbow came out.
Yeah.
And then Cookie Crisp, Cocoa Puffs. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there was a ton of cereal,
Did
but
Captain Crunch have one?
I don't know, but Captain Crunch, the regular Captain Crunch, tears your mouth up. It's awful.
all the Captain
But
Crunches do.
But it's so delicious.
It is great.
But I can't ever eat it because I don't want my mouth to be
You
torn
do
up.
you do know it for the week after you eat it
Yeah.
Yeah.
that you had Captain Crunch.
Well, see, the trick is you just eat it every day, so that
Build
your
up calluses on your mouth.
just constantly feels like that.
Oh, and then it's just normal.
Yeah,
Okay.
Constant pain.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
what we're trying to promote.
yeah. I feel like there's so one slogan. This isn't really good for the draft, but
Yeah.
I've always really liked Lexus. It's like the pursuit of perfection.
Oh.
Really cool.
Yeah.
But lame too at the same time.
Aren't Lexuses?
Expensive? Yeah.
Yep.
No, they're just Toyotas, but the luxury brand.
Probably.
Is it Toyota?
Every
I think so.
car
I think it's
I
manufacturer
think it's the
has
luxury brand of Toyota.
Yeah.
Same
They're,
with like
they're nice cars.
Mazda and
Mazda from is it Vroom Vroom?
Zoom Zoom.
Zoom Zoom. Vroom 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 Vroom.
It makes sense for a car company.
Yeah.
Yeah, car companies have a lot of good ones too.
Built Ford tough.
Built Ford
Oh
tough.
yeah.
I don't remember Chevys or Dodges. Oh, built
Dodge
like a Ram.
is built like a Ram.
Yeah.
Chevy is like America's truck or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Even though it's their Chevrolet, isn't that like a French word?
I don't know.
It sounds French.
I don't know. It's an American
But it's
company.
an American company.
Dallas Cowboys, America's team.
Ugh.
Right. That's why I want to draft that. I feel like we could go on forever, but people probably don't want to hear us just listing all these things that we didn't draft, right?
Right.
Or do they? Should we keep going?
I mean,
More?
I've
More?
used a lot of my draft picks.
No, we'll end it. So that's gonna do it for episode 52. Check back next week for episode 53, and make sure you can follow us on Twitter at Party Observers, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at Third Party Observers. And until next time, have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays,
Happy Hanukkah.
all that
Yeah.
stuff,
Good stuff.
and enjoy it. And
See ya.
hopefully you don't shit your pants.
See ya.